Okay, so the war on police continues, and the war on police continues because we are living in a cesspool of stupidity. People who comment on police tactics and policing who have no experience in policing, no experience in tactics, and that's okay. That's okay. I mean, you don't have to have been a police officer to comment on policing. You don't. Police have a monopolistic right to use the use of force given to them by the government. It's very important that we look at use of force instances, that we analyze what happened, that if necessary and there's police misconduct, we go after it aggressively. That is a must. As my dad used to say, it's a must. We have to do it. My problem with people who comment on policing, the use of firearms in policing, the use of deadly force in policing, without actually doing any homework, is you contribute to the war on police to this day by insisting you know more than the actual cop does without actually making an effort to know anything, no less to know more. No less to know. You like how that worked? So I want to show you this video. This is for Geraldo, LeBron James, and Juan Williams. You should see this video. And maybe it'll make sense now when you say, you know, in an incident involving deadly force, like the incident in Ohio, where there was a knife involved in a potential stabbing, and LeBron decided to go after the cop that had to use deadly force. Here's why police officers are trained to use deadly force against a knife and not to use foul language or non-deadly force or non-lethal options like a taser. This incident happened in 2020. This is a female police sergeant responding to a scene. You're going to see first the view from the side, then you're going to see the view from the police officer's perspective, the sergeant. This man apparently had just tried to stab someone in a park. This is somewhere around Chicago. Female sergeant responds. A taser's deployed. Watch what happens next.
You still got that knife?
Yep. Taser!
Put the knife down! Drop the knife! Drop it! Let it go. No. Get up, let it go.
Disturbing, right? I know these are hard to watch. I'm sorry, but we need to see them. Now I want you to see the video from the female sergeant's perspective as this knife-wielding, rather large human being who's just been tased, didn't seem to bother him much at all, charges at her. And I stopped it at a very specific point for a reason. Maybe Geraldo, LeBron, and Juan should share with us their tactical expertise, what they would do in this situation. Check this out.
Put your hands up. Yep. Taser!
Put the knife down! Drop the goddamn knife! Drop it!
I'm waiting for a comment from LeBron. I'm sure he'll give us his expertise. Maybe he'll tell us she should have, went for a layup. Maybe shot a three-pointer instead. Maybe he can contribute some of his expertise on this. By the way, if you think that's the only incident where a non-lethal option like a taser has failed to stop a subject, I'm sorry, you're an idiot because you just don't do any homework. All you have to do is put it in a search engine. You can look at videos like that all over the place. Tasers are non-lethal control options. They are not designed to control against a subject with a knife getting ready to potentially kill you and stab you to death. Now, when you opine on these subjects without taking just 5 minutes to do an internet search to figure it out yourself, what actually happens when tasers fail, and people could, by the way, the female sergeant was okay. The man, stabbed her in the vest, apparently, and I don't think it penetrated, but obviously a frightening scene. Please watch the video, by the way, rumble.com/Bongino. You can hear it, most of it. Again, I'm sorry for audio only, folks, but if you hear the screaming, you get the point.